All right, Jeff again here, 510 North Cooch. We are now going to the clean out right out of the side here of the main house. This line handles both the attached ADU as well as the main home. Zeroed out, off we go here. And that running water there is coming from the fixtures inside. We just went past it. We're going past the tie-ins there for the detached ADU, which cuts along the back of the homes and then swings around and ties in over here on the right side of the main house. And we did bump out to 4-inch pipe there shortly after dropping into this line. 4-inch ABS. And still, so far, I have not seen anywhere in this line where the line does any kind of diving. There's finally a dive here. I figured we'd find it at some point. Looks like we're swapping over to clay pipe right there. We're doing a vertical drop right now. Probably right into the, in fact, that's right, that's the main right there, it looks like. So I'm gonna pull up to the top of the drop here to get a better locate. But, you know, when it comes to fixing a line this length to correct all the standing water in a line this long, I mean, this is your first dive in the whole line. We've probably gone through 120, 30 feet of pipe at least, if not more. When you've got a line like this on a flat property with tolerances this tight, in a lot of cases when you get sporadic standing water throughout, you know, the entire system, you're looking at redoing basically every inch of the sewer line. In my opinion, unless you've got broken pipe or more severe standing water issues in the line, to me it's overkill, personally. All right, and the line here is doing just a straight shot, for at least from this clean out anyway, straight out the side to the side street to the right of the main home. And you can see that it's a very obvious patch. If you go in a straight line from this clean out to the main, you'll see the patch in the road there. Anyway, this right here is the only spot in the line where you could even earn grade back. And where this is at is all the way out in the middle of the road. So, you know, it's one of those that, in an ideal world, when installing this new one, would be to change the angle of approach there out onto the main and put a better angle on the pipe, or cut that clay down more and do a harder angle on the line. But, you know, the line's done, the street's sealed up, and again, my 2 cents on this, after, I'm sure I've said it on the other video, after doing almost 25,000 inspections, it's overkill, in my opinion, to go replacing basically the whole entire sewer system with the kind of standing water we've got here. That doesn't mean that it's, you know, the standing water is great, but it's not to a significant enough point, in my opinion, to warrant that kind of effort and expense. But what I do recommend doing is a rescope on the line. I would like to see the line cleared out. The line does not have outrageous amounts of buildup in it, but there is dirt and stuff in the line I'd like to see blast out, and I think that's a very fair compromise on a line that's got some standing water in it. Get it clean, back down to base. There's nothing in there that can affect flow. And then I would rescope the line at the 1 year mark. That's going to give you a decent baseline for how the line's handling your living habits, and if you need to change or alter anything. Mostly it would be related to stuff like is cooking oil, fats, greases, oil, you know, stuff like that going down the line, or improper items. Wipes, paper towels, flushable wipes I include in that category too. On a line like this, just the length alone, you want to treat it nice. You want to treat it more like a septic system. Folded toilet paper, keep the wipes, paper towels, flushable wipes, tampons, anything that doesn't disintegrate easily out of the pipe. That just helps it move through the line easier, and if stuff does stop up, which is going to happen, whether you have standing water or not on a line this length, your solids are never going to make it more than probably 30 to 40 feet before stopping. So you want to make sure that that stuff disintegrates when it does stop. Anyway, everything I've scoped here thus far all appears to be intact. I would like to see the line cleared out and re-scoped, just to ensure that some of those areas there where you've got a bunch of dirt water isn't obstructing our view of anything. But so far I haven't seen any obvious places where the line is broken. But I would like to see it cleared out and re-scoped just to double check everything and also show the cleaning work. But as the line currently sits, you know, if you were to subtract the debris from the line, just, you know, straight up standing water without dirt and stuff in it, the line has adequate flow of the main lateral, in my opinion. and it is functioning at this time. It will function better and have improved flow after cleaning again. And then after that, if I'm not a part of that process, just make sure you rescope the line at the 1 year mark. That'll kind of help you figure out if you need to change any living habits up, and or help decide if you want to do any maintenance cleaning intervals. You know, a lot of people do that maybe every 2-3 years with lines like this, but it does depend on your living habits. Some houses have to do it more frequently and less frequently.